Burger of the month.
Stop on my account.
Don't stop on my account.
Ignoring me
What was
pressing
that?
button.
We don't have any
Keep going.
cheeseburgers.
Me too, Squidward.
Austin, lead us in with the big new season 3 song you were just singing.
I don't remember what I was just singing, but we don't have any cheeseburgers.
In paradise? Maybe that's what you're saying.
The paved paradise.
Let's stop here for
Cheeseburger.
fucking cheeseburgers. Get us a helmet and a fucking pair of keys.
All right,
for
start
the
over. We
moped.
fucking suck, bro.
5.
Huh?
What? All right, welcome.
Canceled?
Yeah, we got canceled.
Oh, shit.
We got
You only
canceled
get
last
canceled
year.
if you let yourself get canceled.
Be
We're
uncancelable.
You gotta cancel exactly.
canceled.
Cancel culture. Sir, have you
Men
been
in
drinking
Black.
tonight?
Fucking neuralized.
The Men in
God
Black
damn it.
fucking forget.
You've been
Well, what are-
bullshit, guys.
What's going on?
Your city just got
Huh?
invaded by aliens, and you're not gonna remember a fucking thing.
What?
Didn't we see a movie today?
What movie
Yeah.
did we
What?
see?
Samson.
No, we've been getting high.
The
in
Samson
basement
movie.
all day.
The Samson zombie stoner movie.
Yeah, we got the fucking Samson is a
Wasn't there-
fucking
Samson's fucking
needs to
drug
put some
guard.
fucking pants on movie.
Wasn't this like the Zombie Dong 2 movie?
Zombie Dong 2. Return of the Zombie Dong.
Dongs.
The Bone Temple. Oh, that's what it was. We saw Bone Temple.
28.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
28
yeah,
years
we
later.
saw
Oh,
the
yeah,
Bone
yeah,
Temple.
that's
That's
right.
for
Yeah,
sure.
28 years later, the Bone Temple.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew it had like some sort of dick pun in there with like Bone Temple or whatever.
We got there.
Makes
We got
sense.
there eventually.
In the end, just like
Um,
her. Bazinga.
Yeah, so what was this one about, guys? Of course, I am Leon, returned by Silas, Austin, and Marty today,
Hello.
reviewing this new installment. Funny enough, we started season 2 of a 28 later series movie, and now we're starting season 3 with the new 28 later movie, which is called The Bone Temple. And
Bone Hair Temple.
Exactly. But, you know, I think with this series, it's interesting because the last one was kind of very divisive. Even though this is generally like considered like a very influential and important series, I think, in terms of like the zombie genre. Or even just like kind of like a certain style of films too, because the first one was all shot like with like actual home cameras and everything. And they kind of have kept that style with even the last film, because it was the big thing with the last 28 years later movie was that they basically filmed it all on iPhones. So interestingly enough, this is a sequel to that, but I think this is also something that kind of is a lot different than the last film, I would say. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this was a lot different than the last 28 later movie?
I mean, I think this was better than the last one for sure.
Man.
This definitely. I mean, the first one was really good. Felt more like a travel movie, you know. Like
Yeah.
it had very good pacing. This had great pacing too, but this wasn't like traveling as much as it was like very centralized plot. It felt. And it still was fantastic. I think like, I mean, I think I said it literally in our last interview or review on the first film that came out last year. I was saying that I would watch an entire movie about this guy.
Yeah.
This specific character, the Doctor.
And boy, if you wanted that, you sure do get it with this one.
And I'm so glad that we got it, because that's
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted.
No, exactly.
I literally said it in the last review. I was like, I want a whole movie about this guy, and we got it.
Not only do we get a movie about him, but it's also kind of like a movie about like a friendship with a zombie too.
Which was very surprising. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that was very unexpected. I was not prepared to see, like, even with the trailers, they kind of alluded to it a little bit. Like, you know, you could kind of see that in the trailer a little, but I wasn't expecting it to go as far as it did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, this is definitely also the thing we should warn with this very gory film. Oh yeah, sorry. Was
That's
it 1,
the
2,
timer
3?
to announce how gory
Dude, it's
this
1, 2, 3,
fucking
4.
four.
Dude.
1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
1, 2,
guys.
Wait, it's right here. Your phone's right here. Dude,
Get it.
fuck. Hold on, everybody. You gotta stop and wait for all of the bros to do their 1, 2, 3, 4 text live.
Experiencing
We
it
have a
live.
thing,
Oh,
guys, and you should do it too. Pose when it turns 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Message all your friends in your group chats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start the 1, 2, 3, 4 gang. But
1, 2, 3, 4.
basically,
Yeah, we're recording this at 12:34 at night. by the way.
yes. Because we went to a late showing of this film, and we wanted to get this review out as early as possible for you guys.
Always.
Because we were already
Always for
we
you.
already saw it a day late. So we were just like, you know what, we're gonna do it. We were gonna be a little tired, but fuck it, we're gonna bang this one out for you guys tonight. But it's very, I would say, gory. Probably the goriest one yet out of the 28 later series, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just literally some very hard scenes to watch, I would say.
Yeah, I actually looked away a few times.
Yeah, I
Seeing
saw
y'all
you.
have to look
That doesn't
away.
happen
at
often.
certain
Yeah,
points.
and I've had that happen with so many movies.
I mean, and you know that is the makeup department hard at work.
Yes.
And the prop
Yeah.
department, like everybody doing their job, like
Mhm.
in the whole crew, just like absolutely killing it. Like when you can get somebody squeamish and look away from the screen, you're doing a really good job, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
I wonder if
Um,
this was all shot on iPhone or whatever too.
I wonder. I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like
It didn't
wasn't.
feel like it.
Yeah.
No, it felt like an.
There felt like a difference
actual-
between that
yeah.
and the last
Yeah.
film.
But yeah, I'd be very interested. I don't think it was because I think they would have talked about that more.
Yeah, I
but
don't think it was.
kind of a lot of the also about this film releasing, which is weird to me, is that it's kind of just like slipping under the radar almost, like with how they're releasing it. Like I feel like it hasn't gotten a lot of marketing or anything, right? Like a lot of
Yeah, I haven't at least seen too
trailers
much.
and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah,
So-
no, I haven't heard anyone. Really
The
talk
promotional,
about
yeah, the marketing department is not.
But it's an
doing their job as
R-rated
well.
movie, so I feel like
But maybe they feel like they don't need to. You know, maybe they feel like the audience that they're looking for is the audience that I don't know. That's not a good marketing strategy, though, guys. You
Yeah.
really got to do your marketing a little better. You got
yeah.
to start drawing in a crowd.
it. You mean a marketing thing, a gimmick isn't working out properly?
Wow, I know, surprising, right?
That's never happened before.
But no, I agree. The promotional material hasn't really been great for this.
Yeah.
And no poster for us to grab after we left.
I
Yeah,
know.
that
I
was
noticed that and
sad.
I was like, "Come on, dude, really?
Sad
I got one
face.
last year. You're telling me you guys didn't send one out?
Oh, really?
For the first one.
Yeah, for,
They
for
did
the
have
last
one
one.
in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
one.
I
They
have.
did?
Yeah, I have one at my house.
Yeah.
Then I must have one.
Yeah,
You
I couldn't
probably
find
did.
it was
it.
sick too because it had the map of like the whole landscape too on the back.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
like if you like looked
have
at it
that
under a
somewhere.
specific
You
light,
do. I
you
gave
can
you mine.
see it
Yeah,
has like
remember we grabbed a
reflective
bunch of 'em?
paper on it or whatever that like has like the symbol. It
Oh,
has like the
that's sick.
symbol like reflective
Yeah.
on like the map on the
Okay.
back. It's really cool.
But yeah, I think one of the things I also liked about this is that I actually was a fan of the 28 years later.
Hmm.
But I think this enhances it even more.
Yeah.
Where like this is part 2 that I think is even better than the first one, and kind of one of those part 2s that makes you go like, I kind of understand and maybe like the first one more now having
Sure.
this.
Yeah.
Because like that's just how good of a follow-up it was, like with how they followed up on certain plot things, but like also kind of like I said, like not in ways that you would expect either, because like the character of, isn't it Alfie, is that his name, the kid?
Spike.
Spike.
Okay. Oh, so I'm thinking of the actor's
Alf.
name. No, Alfie. Alfie Williams is the name of the
Surprise.
actor.
Okay,
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
But
Cat's
Spike,
at.
yeah.
Alfie's in
He
this.
he basically
He's fantastic.
He's
an
fantastic,
incredible actor.
but he's almost more of like a secondary character in this.
yeah, it's not his movie. His
It's
movie
not,
was like the
yeah.
last film.
Yeah. That's
He has
fair.
moments in this still too. Like if you like, he's still good in this, but it's almost like very background, almost even some of the stuff that happens with him and is going on with him.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting approach. Like I was saying to you guys, it kind of reminded me of like almost something like Avengers Infinity War, where like you had Thanos almost be the main character, and in this I feel like the main characters was the Doctor.
That's
And,
something that like really
Jimmy.
tipped me off to
Yeah.
the ending too. Like
Yeah.
like the way that they had kind of built up this whole movie to be his film. Like it felt like, you know, very from the beginning of the start, at least, maybe not the very beginning, but like after it started going back to him and like following him again. I kind of started getting the idea of like, oh, okay, I think I might know how this is gonna end, and we'll get to. I mean, I don't want to spoil that yet, but like that.
As always,
that was something that
the spoilers we will say the major spoilers as in deaths and stuff like that. If some things, as we know, like are kind of considered spoilers probably by some people, but if it was in like a trailer or something, like we're gonna talk about it.
I wasn't sure, but I had a feeling, and I was like, because of how much it kind of set him up to be like the main character of this film, and that's exactly why I wanted to say that there.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So we'll circle back to that definitely, but So yeah, we talked about how it's kind of more of focus on them, and so it's kind of almost this study on like cults, kind of in like the apocalypse or like the zombie apocalypse and stuff. Like, now it's 28 years after the apocalypse has started, how like these groups or these cults and stuff like that basically are affecting the people that are left, essentially, or like what they would do. And yeah, I thought it was just like very interesting. Like, I feel like at first I was a little worried that like, I don't know, like that like the Jimmy gang was gonna come across as like the Saints Row people or something.
I was telling you that my concerns, but no, they actually did a good job at that.
I was surprised by how dark they got with it. Like, where eventually there was multiple points where you're like, oh, they're not fucking around. Like, they went dark as fuck with this, and like, I just genuinely appreciated that with like a zombie movie, because like I feel like they get too maybe someone like Walking Dead or something. Maybe the problem is that like I think sometimes, even though I didn't watch a lot of it, I stopped after like a certain point. I think they got caught up too much in like the effects and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like making cool looking zombies and stuff rather than actually kind of like focusing on like actually like having dark and good stories and stuff like that, because I think there's so much potential of like things that you can do when a zombie apocalypse has started. And luckily with this series especially, we've seen the beginning, we've seen like a couple years after, and now we're seeing 28 years after, and it's just, I think they've done a great job with the world building like with these so far. And
I will say, and not to interject,
no, you're good.
I think that it's good, off of what you were saying, it's good to see that the virus is still kind of acting the same in a way.
Yeah.
Where, like, you see, like, one of the side characters kind of get splashed in the face by blood.
Yeah.
And they immediately turned. And it's like, okay, so that fundamental core part of the virus has not changed.
It's
almost I feel like we
you
didn't
just
get to
don't
see that in the last film.
Now.
I think I remember bringing that up before too, where it was like they're getting away pretty easily, not getting any of the fluid.
Yeah, we didn't see it as much in the last film that we came out last year.
Like it made sense with
it was a big focus in the first two.
Yeah,
like weeks and days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like to see that in this film, like I was like, okay, good. Like I'm glad we got to see that again, because that just like confirms for me that, I mean, we knew that was the case, but like I feel like not seeing it is worse than seeing.
Yeah, because it was such a big threat.
Because that's the threat. That's the threat. Is like
it's
you're
so easily
you can easily get it, and you can easily change like within seconds. Like
makes it even scarier.
It makes it so much scarier.
Just, like, trip and like fall into like a
pile of blood, and that's it. You're dead.
Yeah.
So
the
like
moment a little bit. Oh fuck!
I think like it's good to have those moments still where they like, you know, go back on like the logic that they've established.
Right.
But I feel like it just makes also sense. Like, there's just not as many people now. Like,
right,
it was
so
more something that was happening when like there was still like tons of people alive, like in the early days.
Absolutely.
But it is cool to be reminded of it for sure.
Yeah.
And like, I think like I said, they've just done a great job with that. One thing that's interesting is it seemed like the last one they were starting to kind of go more into like special infected, kind of like Left 4 Dead or something.
Yeah, but you mean
They
like with the alphas, not
Yeah,
alpha.
and
then
like
you
the
had those
bloater
little
kind
yeah,
of
the,
one.
the bloater like one. Yeah.
And they didn't really do that as much in this one. They kind of
Which I think
focused
is
on the alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Samson's movie.
This
This he's the main character.
This is the
That
movie
was
where the
awesome.
zombies get high,
Yeah.
and that's it. Yeah.
You get to watch a zombie
No,
and a
it's-
doctor be bros.
No, what's
Yeah.
also interesting I just thought about? Like, Samson's pretty much one of the only zombies we actually see in this besides, like, that other minor character that gets infected in the woods or whatever at one
I mean,
point.
there was the whole train cart.
Oh, yeah.
We just
True.
saw Samson.
But they, like, ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, are, like, kind of more the most minor they've ever been in, I think, a 28-year
Yeah,
days,
they
or 28 later series
Yeah.
movie. Like, it's like Silas said, Samson's movie, which,
Right.
like, you're going to have to get on board with that or get the fuck out because, like, I thought it was awesome.
He's a fantastic character.
And yeah, fantastic seeing his journey and everything too. Like, I think it's just super cool actually figuring out like what makes him tick and like trying to like it's reminding me of like Primal almost too, like since we
That's
started,
what I was saying. A couple
Yeah.
of times. Like,
right? Like literally like the stuff with like in this for you viewers that don't know, the Gennady Tartakovsky show Primal, it's an animated show, but in this new season they're dealing with one of the characters that's like come back to life, and it's just like interesting to see that it's kind of almost like a similar thing with like trying to teach them certain things and stuff too.
wait, I'll save it for the spoiler session.
Okay,
My bad.
okay,
I
it's
was
a
about to say
spoiler
something
thing.
about that.
Be careful with the spoilers.
I know,
Silas.
I got it
Careful.
right. I almost jumped the gun. You just got me a little excited to talk
fucking
about one.
soil
You've
it,
been
Silas.
warned. Not yet.
So what's some other things that we want to talk about, guys, before we go into our usual spoiled it territory at the end? We can talk about the direction. I thought it was fantastic.
The pacing was incredible. The direction was.
Brought some good, interesting topics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good
I
point
agree.
too, though. Like the pacing.
The
like,
pacing was fantastic.
I checked my phone like 2 times, was because I was like, I don't want this to end.
That-
it was
there-
like one of those.
There
sort of
was like one
situations,
point where I was like,
actually.
we got to be getting like close to the end here, right? Like it feels like it's maybe dragging in a few areas, but those areas were necessary.
It's a
Can
lot more
you,
noticeable in the first one.
Can you tell what maybe were the characters or scene things in particular that were feeling a little more draggy to you?
Oh gosh. I had a specific example, and it's
Was it a Jimmy's?
Was it the Jimmy thing? Some of the Jimmy
No.
stuff, or the stuff with the doctor, or even the stuff
maybe
with
maybe
those
a
minor
few moments with the
characters?
Jimmy stuff, but like it maybe just. I mean, like again, it's all stuff that was necessary. You know, it was serving a purpose, so I don't mind it.
Was it maybe the barn scene?
The barn scene.
That's what I was
Was
thinking.
maybe
Like at least like at the beginning,
At
before
the-
it got to the climax. Of
even
it all.
after. I don't know. Yeah, maybe at the beginning a little bit too.
Well, the barn scene is
I'm
probably the
thinking
hardest
like
scene
there
to
was a
watch in this,
Samson scene too that I was like.
Yeah, but I feel like that could have been gone through a little bit more
Yeah.
efficiently, maybe.
Yeah.
The
I think they
pacing
did linger on
overall
that
felt
scene
like
for
it
a
was
while.
fine, but
Yeah.
like there were
Well-
maybe a few moments that maybe lingered a little weird.
I mean, to me, I think they had a longer scene of that in Game of Thrones if you watch.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
Overall, I thought
torture
it was
stuff.
fantastic. It wasn't really
Bold
that bad.
moment.
Like I wouldn't make that a complaint. That was
Yeah.
like maybe here or there, but like overall, I thought the pacing was fantastic.
So what do you kind of think? Like maybe they could have shaved off 5 minutes or something.
No, not even honestly. I
Not
would have taken. I think the natural length of it was fine. Honestly, I wouldn't maybe have asked for any more or any less.
So do you think it was just one of those sort of situations where maybe you were feeling like it at points, but then it perfectly kind of picked up that
Right.
pace again?
There was points where I was
essentially?
kind of like, all right, I'm ready to like
right
move
when it was
on.
doing that, it kind of picks
And then
up.
it paced up again,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh, okay, we're good, we're good,"
Okay.
and like the pacing's back, and like it was hitting.
I've had that happen
Um,
with things.
Cause like I was looking, like you said, like I was looking at my phone, and being like, "All right, like how long has the scene been going on for? Like how long are we into the movie?"
Maybe it just shows it could have been like just slightly tighter or something like
maybe
that.
slightly tighter, but
But,
again, that's
like,
not a complaint on my part. That's more of just an observation.
It's not it definitely isn't taking off points.
It's
for
not taking
sure.
off any points. This
Yeah.
film really kills it. Like I don't want to like feel like I'm coming off harsh with it.
And we can
honestly.
already say our favorite film
just being
of
a
the
little
year,
critical.
even
And
though
like,
it's
you
the
know,
only
the
film
barn
we've
scene
seen.
just, like emphasize how sadistic.
Hold on, let me
they
yeah,
are.
it's
Right,
like,
exactly.
wait,
There's
hold on.
there's a
What-
it always
what-
serves a
what else
plot
came
when
out
it's
this
like
year?
it's always serving a
Fuck.
necessary like reason when it's there.
Yeah, just to like
Um,
even show like them actually taking their like the time that they did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
without saying too much about that yet.
Yeah, we getting that. We get that. We get that.
The Jimmies.
The Jimmy.
Fucking
I want a
sprinkler
spin-off
system.
show called The Jimmies.
The Jimmy spin-off show.
This is the Jimmy spin-off show. I
Ruffle
want
my
I want
jimmies.
and it
can
needs
do
to have
that.
an intro.
We
It
could
it,
definitely
it
do
needs to
Jimmy
have an
spin-off
intro
show.
like fucking, I don't even know what the intro would be.
Just like an old sitcom.
Like an old sitcom.
Brady
yeah.
Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. That's what it should be with all the
Oh.
fucking boxes.
It's like horrible things they're doing to people as
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah.
This is Jimmy.
This is Jimmy.
Just so
and I'm
That's
Jimmy.
amazing.
Just like go fucking look
What,
at the
what
camera.
was
Someone
the
make that
wasn't the
right
girl
now.
named something else? Wasn't she like
Jemima.
Jemima?
Yeah, Jimmy Ma.
Jemima.
It was Jimmy
Jemima.
Ma. Yeah.
Jemima.
But he kept saying it like Jimmy Ma.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Instead
Ma.
of fucking Jemima.
Yeah, Jemima.
Jimmy.
She was probably one of the most fucking sadistic ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
God.
guys notice that
Yeah.
the actor that plays Jimmy is the guy that was in Sinners?
Wait, which what
the,
guy?
The villain in Sinners.
Oh, the you mean the the Irish vampire?
Mhm.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I know that he doesn't look like.
I thought
it.
he was
Oh.
fantastic
That
in
one guy was
this
Donnie
too.
Wahlberg.
Wow. So I don't know. I would have probably liked it
I don't have
better
a
if he was
ticket.
singing Rocky Road to Dublin too. We had a whole musical about that because that was an awesome scene. That's still from Sinners.
Did you guys think that he was really good in this, or did you think like he was better in something like Sinners, or do you think he was even better in this? Or
He did a good job. Yeah, you actively hated him.
yeah, very
Yeah.
true.
I
So
think
true.
Sir
his part.
Jimmy.
He was probably one of the best actors in this.
Yeah,
Honestly, as much as I love the Doc and Samson and everybody, like, I think Jimmy, a good villain is hard to do.
it is.
You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah, no,
playing a
he's-
good villain is
He's
hard
very
to
lovable.
Do.
Love-
He's very lovable.
Yeah.
what you said?
Yeah.
Awesome.
that's
Rage
what I-
baiting.
No,
That's
because
exactly
so like
what I would use to
so,
describe
no,
him.
so like let's circle back to what Leon was saying earlier on with it being somewhat touching the occult world in an apocalyptic world,
Sure.
right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So take Charles Manson for example, right? In reality, that dude obviously to people like us, he's not lovable.
No.
But in that context, the same with fucking Sir Jimmy. He
Right.
was lovable to that point where his fingers loved him, were committed,
Yeah.
were loyal.
Well, for the most part.
for the most
for
part,
the most-
now that's a family I want to be a part of.
No.
I'd love to be a
Hey.
Jimmy.
I'd love to be a Jimmy. No, I see what you're
I know,
saying
I get
though.
what you're saying, too.
You're not wrong. There's
you're
like he has a
Because
charisma
also,
to him
even when
or
he
some sort of like
did
charm
have
Cult of
no,
personality.
that,
that
when he
that
got to
pulls those people
the
in.
conversation
Well,
with the dog,
I think he has also
he knew
like
what to say.
he has like the intimidating perk. What is it called?
Terrifying
presence. Yes, he's got
But
terrifying
at the same
presence.
time, it seems like he's almost like there wasn't like as many like there wasn't as much of like a terrifying scene with him though. Where it almost seemed to portray him a little bit more as like more bark than bite. in
No,
a
I
way.
mean,
like,
yeah.
he still got bite, but like
yeah, because it
more-
was
he's
mostly
definitely
like
He wasn't,
their
like,
fingers,
yeah.
and that's also
But-
where I'm kind of coming from because like out of like their love and loyalty for like him and
Mhm.
like how they viewed like his role towards them as a leader,
Mm,
they were ripping people apart.
yeah, exactly. And they're just
Skinny.
willing to do that.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
I think the power that he holds is definitely what's the scariest part of him for sure. I mean, he is tapped as fuck, but like there was a moment, and I guess I don't want to spoil too much. I don't know yet, but like when he's talking with Doc,
yeah.
there's a lot of like humanity that you kind of see in
Yeah.
Jimmy kind of come out,
Yeah,
like a real humanity, the human side of him.
yeah.
Um,
but it's like
and you
said, that's
kinda
not-
just
it's
notice
not
he's just a
spoiler
scared
as
kid.
much. It
You know
just
what I
shows
mean?
that that they
He's not
they
really-
develop him enough to show that he
And even that's full
has
circle.
some
Right.
humanity to
Actually.
him as well.
Mm.
Or that he is just he tries to act like he's this big figure, or like the
not that
the
they
kid of
redeem
the
him
devil.
either.
'Cause
He's
you
not.
can
He's not
even-
redeemed in any way
Yeah.
either. He's
No.
he's still a villain.
Yeah.
could even see
But
him
but like
realizing it.
you
It's like,
realize
same
that he
shit.
is like
Yeah.
he's just a scared kid.
Wow.
You know,
Exactly.
Don't think I've ever
still
seen him.
running,
And that it's and the also, like I was saying,
still hiding.
it makes you want to rewatch the 28 years later, since it's like part 1. And then also that opened up, I was like, didn't that open up with the whole Jimmy, like as a kid, like his family dying and everything?
Yeah, them watching
Yeah.
Teletubbies
So I feel
on the thing.
like Dan was saying, it's like it's gonna be a hell of a 2-parter where it's just like,
Watching them back to back
Yeah.
is gonna like
but
just piece things so much better.
another thing that we can a spoiler that's not really a spoiler is that if you're expecting Aaron Taylor Johnson in this, you're gonna be disappointed because he's not in this at all.
Which he didn't
Nope.
die.
I was
really
so
craving
he's,
him.
He's definitely. I was honestly kind of craving him.
I was craving him a little bit too.
Dude.
I was kind of wondering what was going on with Craven.
I do.
Like, is he with Morbius now, or like
I think he'll
Madam
come back
Web,
around.
or-
Yeah,
I think
they're
he'll
both
come
dead.
back around. Honestly,
Just like the franchise.
I imagine he'll be in the next film.
Yeah.
28 minutes later.
28 minutes later.
So the
yeah.
next one's gonna be like Stranger
very
Things,
quick.
and it's gonna have
It's a
everyone
28-minute
getting together.
short film.
It's gonna be
I
like
don't-
Stranger Things with 28 Years Later 3. They're all gonna get together and be one big family that works together.
Honestly, it
28 decades
it
later.
does I do like them tapping into that. It's like a kid.
Vecna's
basically
gonna
moving
come
going
out-
on his own. He just never looks back.
Yeah.
Vecna's gonna be in
So-
charge of all the zombies.
Especially back then, fucking, you're leaving. Who knows what's gonna happen to you?
Yeah.
You're gonna be gone for a while, most likely back in the old days,
True.
and which is basically these days in this
Literally.
post-apocalypse. Yeah.
Kind of goes back to that, like especially with all the settlements and everything that you see.
Another settlement needs your help.
Which we also didn't see much of in this one either.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't really see like the camp or anything.
I mean, we
I mean-
saw some people's house.
Yeah, we see some
Yeah.
housings, but that's not really settlement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah, I don't know. They had a good deal until Jimmy.
shows you,
Right.
can,
They had
shows
a
you
really
can still
good deal
have a
until
nice
Jimmy.
house in the apocalypse.
yeah.
Have a nice fireplace.
It was a nice
Good breakfast.
Brekkie.
Where's my
Take
Fallout
your
4
schooling.
shelter?
Get your schooling in.
But yeah,
Your
so we
book
talked
learning.
about kind of some of the performances. I think Ralph. I feel like I always fuck up his
Ralph
name.
Boner.
Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph DiMaggio.
Ralph Fiennes or Ralph Fiennes or whatever. However you pronounce his last name. I'm sorry, Ralph. He was fantastic in this though as the doctor.
Yeah.
Like, and this really is kind of his movie in Samson's.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's.
They I mean, yeah.
Those
But
three
primar-
dudes that steal the show.
Yes, they really do steal the show,
They
and they
steal
are
the
the
show,
main
for sure.
characters too.
Mhm.
If you think about it, like we said, Spike is kind of more secondary. Like, I guess he is still a main character, but like it feels like he gets like the least amount of attention out of those
And
Well,
people
I feel like
four
his
characters.
like inclusion is also brought full circle at the end.
Yeah.
as well. You know.
But to me, it also works well because it's also like by doing that, I think it shows how well that works sometimes with stories because it makes it feel like, oh, well, it doesn't make it feel like Spike's the main character or something like that. Like to me, it makes it feel like he actually could die, or like like that. Like it just makes it feel more unexpected. Like when they do something like that, where he's still a character that's in it, but he's not the main character now.
Yeah.
So I think that actually made me more curious, and I feel like I knew they weren't going to kill him, but like I said, there was more of a possibility of it than kind of with some things where you're like, they have main character energy, they're not going to die. Like I didn't feel like that.
Right.
I thought
I don't think
like,
anybody has main character energy
in this series.
in the series.
Well, that's what I like about this series too. Is like besides Cillian Murphy, no other character has like main character energy really.
I don't even know about him honestly. he honestly like this series just holds no bars sometimes.
He'll probably die in the next one, I'm sure. And honestly, even Cillian, like, I know that's kind of a spoiler, but like the director fucking
He
really
spoiled that
talked
like
about
years
it.
ago,
Yeah,
bro.
he
If you haven't
spoiled
heard that
this.
yet, you were spared somehow.
Yeah. And also like
I was spared.
You were spared.
I
Yeah.
was.
No, that's good. So you weren't expecting it when it happened?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's what I get for being cooked 24/7.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's understandable.
You know, I hadn't even seen the trailer for this movie.
Dude.
Yeah.
To me, I felt like that was the one part I didn't hate it, but like I felt like it was a little more forced, where it felt like
But
it was
it's-
kind of like,
It's like how
oh,
will
let's
it
just
lead
bring this
into the
character
next part?
back or whatever.
I mean, I was watching this whole time, and I was like, kind of like, okay, when is he gonna show up? And I was like, okay, so he's not showing up this whole movie, so he's basically gonna be in it for like the last 5 minutes. What?
And it's
And
not
it's not even 5 minutes. It's like a 2-minute scene with him in it, and it's like,
And that is one thing I'll give them shit that I have seen with some of the promo stuff is like I have seen some things on Facebook and they're like, wait till you, like it was like early test audiences have seen it and love it, and like they say wait till you see the last 5 minutes or whatever, and I was like, that was like fucking 2 minutes. Like, what are you guys
Yeah.
talking about?
my question is too, is that okay, and like I don't really have an issue, but like, do they put his name on it anywhere?
They did. He's a producer on this too, so
But
it's like.
but
don't
did they
be
put his name
surprised.
as like one of the main actors, like on like the, you know how they've done
No.
that with like other things in the past, where like
No.
with Marvel
But like we
projects
said, the
where they've kind of
director-
had like a
the
character
director
in it.
came out when the first one came out and said that he was going to be in the end. He literally spoiled
Okay.
it, and
Yeah,
then
no, yeah.
also this is separate also, but I saw Reservoir Dogs earlier today, and I got there early, and they had one of those like stupid Nuvi trivia things, and it was like they were going double fuck you, and like they were just
Basically
like.
spoiling it.
Yeah,
too,
like, and they were
before
like,
the movie even
Which
starts.
actor returns to play their character again in 28 years later to the
serious?
Bone Temple? And then it had like A, B, C, D, like A, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like fucking like B, like Jared Leto,
not even in it.
C,
Fucking-
fucking what, like Cillian Murphy. and I'm
Basically, just
like,
flipping off the audience if you're paying
Yeah.
attention.
And then it's like C, Cillian Murphy, and I'm like,
Damn, I thought it was Dwayne.
Yeah.
No, that's an other Polynesian guy.
but yeah, it's just like fucking. I think like this one, especially with like the performances and everything, they did a great job.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Performances were stellar. I mean, the props, makeup, like the gore was real. Like that was fucking scary. Bro.
Yeah.
Fucking slop as shit fell off.
The
of
body horror
bodies.
was terrifying.
Yeah.
That shit was scary as fuck.
Like the kill at the beginning,
All of it.
like with
Anytime they did anything body horror related,
no, but just the first entry, basically, like when that guy, like with the femoral artery or whatever.
I was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
My artery, my femoral.
Ugh. God,
that was
dang.
crazy. Pant drop, nut shot.
I actually thought
Thigh
I
stab.
thought he aimed actually for that.
Fucking
What a
hat trick.
dumbass pulling the knife out. I was like, oh, idiot fucking just made the biggest mistake.
Oh,
You're a fucking fountain
Honest-
now, Morty.
you're found.
You're a fountain now.
What'd you guys
I'm a
think
fountain, Morty.
of like the music in this, like with like him listening to like
soundtrack
Duran
was
Duran
fantastic.
And stuff like
Oh,
that.
the man has good taste. The man has
Yeah.
taste in song.
Yeah.
In music.
Doctor has.
He
good
was on
taste.
fucking opium.
Honestly, he has
opium?
the best life, bro. In the
Yeah.
apocalypse, he has the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
setup.
I'm not surprised.
Aside
that
from,
was the
you
stuff
know,
he was blowing in
making
their faces
a
and
massive-
everything.
So that was what I was
Graveyard.
looking up.
That's kinda
So
creepy as
There is a
fuck.
drug called Devil's Breath,
I don't
amongst
know.
other
I kind of
names,
thought.
where
I mean, it's kind of
blow
peaceful
it
in the
into
first.
someone's
It is
face,
kind of like
that was
you know,
done.
dark
and
goth
it
way.
makes
in
them
the
more susceptible, if you will.
Okay.
So I kind of wondered during that scene if that was almost a play on that actual substance
Okay.
that with like the psychoactive
Well, he would like make. He would
ability,
like make that
because
shit
he
himself.
was giving them a speech to do what they were gonna go do
Yeah.
until like two and two eventually fucking clicked for him. But yeah, I kind of was wondering, like, did he just blow I'm gonna tell you what to do and you're gonna do it drug into their
Yeah.
face? Because like that's a real thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's called
That-
fucking Devil's Breath of
I
all
could definitely
things.
see that. I could definitely see
That's
that.
just one of
'Cause
those
like I
things
said,
where it's
like
like,
he
if you don't
makes all
know
that
about
stuff
it-
too.
Yeah. So
So and
I'm sure if he found the right, yeah.
because he actually makes something in this movie that we'll talk about when we get to the spoiled. It's actually the biggest probably thing with this. But yeah, I think. But so that basically covers performances. And then we talked about how it has very great direction, great shots. Brutal movie though, a lot of fucked up bloody shots too. But I think it doesn't linger too much on it. Like, it's not like Terrifier or anything like
Oh
that,
god,
right?
yeah. It's not Terrifier. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
because that just straight up keeps lingering on it for a while, and this at least like will cut away and stuff. It's very fucked up. You're probably gonna like cover your eyes at points, like because it's like borderline that.
Keep
but, like,
I
watching.
mean, it's also Terrifier's just got some horrible, brutal things that makes it
Yes.
honestly.
No, I've
way
seen
worse.
minor clips, and I'm like, my god.
Yeah.
Terrifier is not.
This
for
is
the weak.
terrifying.
No.
But
Yes,
yeah.
it is
Or the
terrifying.
hungry.
Yes.
So if we cover those, the music is really good too. Any other areas that you guys wanted to bring up with like just like things that you thought were awesome with this or anything before we get into the spoilers?
I don't got much else. I think we should hit those spoilers.
Spoiler time. Austin, spoilers.
We've
Yeah,
all
yeah.
already accidentally done it.
I mean,
Your
yeah,
opinion
we've
doesn't
all,
matter.
we've
Like
all
I
pretty
said-
much spoiled stuff
Like I
already.
said, I realized with the Cillian one, so
Yeah.
like honestly, I feel like
You've
we're
officially been warned.
we're terrible at it anyway. So like I feel like people just
You know why
that.
you're here. You want to hear about
You want
it
to hear about
anyways.
all those spoilers anyway.
Exactly.
You've lasted this long.
Don't click off yet. Don't change that dial now. We're just getting started.
Spoil that.
Now we're really going to ruin it for you.
But
Oh.
yeah, the big spoiler, like we were kind of just referencing a few minutes ago, is that the doctor, was it Dr. Kelso?
Yes.
Okay, like that '70s show.
Yeah.
He basically figures out a cure to the zombie apocalypse, or a potential cure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well, he
Just
found the
having
cure is
fun.
in Psychosis, isn't it?
yeah.
It's about the psychosis we made along the way.
Yeah, it's about the
And I guess we don't know if he's
the mental
fully found the
perceptions we made
cure.
along the way.
They did hint that in the
Do
very
we also
beginning.
know
too.
Yeah,
if he's
they did
fully
with
found the
the-
cure because he just did it with the alpha? So would it work on like regular?
Oh,
too?
it would definitely.
It
work
would
on yes.
absolutely.
If it
Probably
works on
easy-
him, you're
probably
good.
easier, right?
You would need less,
Yeah.
probably less dose.
Yeah,
for
you would
everyone else.
absolutely leave. Yeah,
We've
Be a
done
lot
all
easier.
the opium in a 70-mile radius.
Oh,
that was a
you
great
mean him-
line. I laughed at that.
Yeah, where he's talking about the
How can you
morphine. I only
not?
got enough morphine
A
to
fucking
last me,
caveman
like 2
doing
months.
that much opium
Yeah.
in
So that's the
28
other thing we
years?
couldn't really
Yeah.
talk about with this either is that like
Fucking
because
microdosing
we didn't
the
want to
meth.
spoil the jokes and stuff, like even though it's just a joke, but it's like this is a very funny movie in ways too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
very
like
dark humor, but
Yeah.
it's still
It-
it's still also like light. It's somehow.
I know, but it has those moments of like really hitting deep with some of the like
Oh yeah,
existential stuff or like the
especially
stuff with
between
Samson and like Dr. Kelso and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, like I just was so interested in that, and it's so funny because from the trailers, I was expecting like those scenes to be like very intense,
Mm-hmm.
like the scenes where he's like walking up to him and he's like about to put his hand on him and stuff. Like when we were in theaters, like I was expecting like, oh my god, I bet that's gonna be like
yeah. No, I
extremely
feel like the
intense
soundtrack brought intensity to those
scene.
scenes, but
And
you
it
were
was
still...
intensity, but like I was also just more, especially initially, but then like right after that, like you really do buy into like there's kind of this bromance almost, or like this like yeah.
They
like,
were
I
doing
don't
the
know how to
tango. There's a
describe
bromance.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Fucking
became
two-stepping
bros
in
and
the
over
Bone
drugs.
Temple.
Yeah.
Just like real life.
Just like real life.
They
Just
bonded over drugs.
Just like real life, these bros bonded over drugs. his fucking
Don't take that seriously, internet. Please.
his-
Take it seriously, internet.
his special darts with drugs inside of them.
Morphine. Tons of. He's like, it's a big concoction, but it's mostly morphine.
Don't worry, I gave you the right cocktail.
Oh shit, that was the wrong one.
Oh wait, fuck! I gotta
Oh.
give you your dose.
Oh my god.
I just realized you might need a dose real soon.
The scene where he's about to put down Samson, or you think he is, and it's like
Moon.
Yeah, that
It's
was.
just- I'm. Oh my god.
What did you say?
You just
Excuse-
say that again.
Say that again, bro.
That was an awesome scene.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like it's not gonna work for everyone. Like, I'm sure some people are gonna think it's stupid, but like, I was just really fascinated, like, for a zombie movie to kind of go this sort of route.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's smart for a series like this, like where like maybe that's the other problem with something like Walking Dead is like or like other zombie things is like I think this is going towards like actually kind of having an ending potentially, or a hopeful ending even.
Mhm.
That's what you thought.
Well,
that's
yeah,
what you'd
exactly.
like to
but
think.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But now it adds stakes where it's like the stakes of like there being a solution is now more in the balance than ever when
Right.
like all hope seemed like it was lost. So I think that is just great going into what I'm assuming is going to be the finale with the next one,
Mhm.
because they were surprised that it even got greenlit, because 3 has already been greenlit, which is awesome because this was so good. But supposedly,
I mean, I
if
thought
this does shit at the box office, it's supposed to start filming in March, so they could do like actually no, fuck.
Yeah, I remember. Weren't they like debating on a third one? I remember. I thought
They did
that's what he
confirm
maybe
it, but
told
I just said
it-
like I think it is like it got official because I remember seeing it on like official sites like IGN and stuff like that. It got confirmed, and it was just like a couple of days or like a week or two ago too.
Nice.
But now, or maybe a month or two ago, but like now they're saying, who knows with the box office of this, since it's supposed to start filming in March.
Quick duck, give me
So
an
they
upper.
could just be like, this did shit. Actually
42.
canceled.
Direct to
Said
Netflix
upper, not
is
number.
where.
Or yeah, well, honestly, fucking, if would you guys be okay with like if this did terrible at the box office, since we all really liked this, like if they did the final film on streaming?
No, God no. Fuck no.
No,
No.
No.
so you just wouldn't want them to do it if like
The fuck did you
they-
just say?
No.
Straight to
No.
DVD
What?
moment for the.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
is that not a valid question? If this was to not do good at the box office, you would just rather not get. third one?
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying the next movie, putting the next movie straight to streaming. I was like,
No.
no.
That's what I also.
That's what I thought you
yeah.
were saying.
Listen, boys, listen.
I
I'm
don't
talking
do
about
that.
numbers and uppers and 42.
Uppers
Hot,
and
hot,
downs.
Oh,
hot.
yeah, what do you guys think about that? Like, if this did terrible at the box office, like the projections are possibly saying, like, would you be okay with if like
It just
they
went to
either
streaming
canceled
immediately?
it, or because that's a reality, or them just going direct to streaming?
What? No.
They can't just cancel it.
can't.
You gotta finish the fucking
Finish the-
story.
It's either.
story.
Would you
But
rather it
think
be
about how
canceled
many
or be
things they've
straight
done
to
that
streaming?
with,
He's
where they've
asking.
already announced it.
Stream it across my big ass 5-head. For all I care, you gotta finish the story.
God damn.
You hear that?
Don't cancel it. Don't cancel
So
it.
basically, it
This
sounded
isn't
like
a scenario. We're
it
not even
would
gonna.
be- they'd be okay with streaming,
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting so far from this.
No.
having the
Except
translate,
maybe not Matt.
the
Absolutely the fuck not.
having the translate because
Are you saying the next movie goes straight to streaming, or are you saying this movie go to streaming so more people can watch it?
I'm
Neither.
saying the next one,
Whoa.
if it came down to it getting made, because
Or just going direct to streaming?
Yes.
yeah,
No. No.
Okay, so no streaming.
so no streaming.
No streaming. If
Okay.
it's between not being made and just going straight to streaming, that piss me off.
So you'd rather have
That would lose
just it not be
points.
made.
Yes.
Wow,
I would actually rather it not be made.
Strong words.
it's just like we're gonna use AI and just no actors.
You know what? We
burn
heard
that.
Two
Burn that.
Pose talk about this in their review, and we just decided we're gonna use AI and just scrap everything. We're gonna write the whole fucking thing.
We already
Actually,
had
The
AI,
fans
Cillian Murphy.
crucify him like Jimmy. Give
We
him the
already
Jimmy,
filmed it,
Jimmy
but
treatment.
you know what? Scrap it.
Give him the Jimmy treatment.
We already have an AI Cillian Murphy.
We're
Fuck
actually
it.
gonna bring Jimmy back.
Crucify.
I mean, I guess we should
Cru-
talk
crucify
about
the
that,
sequel,
right?
you said.
Like Jimmy. Back to the spoilers, guys. They'll get back on track.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy's dead. Jimmy
Yep.
dies this way in this
Maybe.
movie. No, he's fucking dead. He gets
He
eaten.
just
He
became a fucking shish kebab, bro.
dude got fucking
He's a
upside
Jimmy
down. He got
kebab.
a reverse
yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I also just forgot
a Saint
that,
Peter.
Well, obviously there was
A
that.
Saint
but then
fucked.
remember how they also ended it where
Yeah,
he
Saint
was
Nick.
upside down, and then you just saw him looking off, and then you just heard.
No,
you
you
also
you
saw a
see its
face.
face come at him.
Yeah.
Whose face was it?
A
zombie.
zombie.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that's what. Yeah.
Which honestly I
Fighter.
kind of hated because I was like, fucker. Like he should have like fucking like Not survived,
For
but
a
he
little
should have he should have suffered a little longer.
I want to see that zombie rip his guts out.
that, or give me the zombie ripping his guts out. Give me some
it'll be like a Kill Bill
closure
Part 2
on
style.
him, dying. Unless I don't know, what if
You might even see him as a zombie.
what
or
if
something.
what if it becomes a situation where he becomes a zombie and then they heal him and now he's like Samson style where he's got all the benefits but none of the.
That's if he becomes an alpha. He could be a beta bitch.
It's true. It's true.
Which he would. But we'll see.
I don't see
Definitely
him
a
going
twink.
to eating his protein. That, but I was
Father, why
he
have you
eats his protein.
forsaken me?
Maybe he'll be a new special. Maybe he'll
I
become
want
a
my
new
mommy.
special infected.
Daddy, come back. Oh my god. It's a Jimmy special infected.
He's like a hunter or something like that from Left 4 Dead.
Now he's a witch. He's gonna be crying in the little fucking corner about his fucking abandonment issues from Satan. He's Satan's kid. He just got bit.
Yeah, that tracks. But yeah, so basically that ends with kind of I thought that was a very satisfying though.
Yeah.
And especially how it cut back.
I liked it. I didn't think it was exactly as satisfying as I would have liked it to be. I mean, it was satisfying with the fact to see him
Yeah.
crucified for the most part, but I think the cutaway was unnecessary. I feel like they do this thing, and,
Well, I
and
think
again, this is maybe my only nitpick with this film, and maybe it's a horror. Maybe it is labeled as a horror, so maybe that's part of it. But they hit you with the cheap jump scares. And I fucking hate that.
I don't like that.
I hate that
I can
a lot.
understand that complaint.
I
don't
want
like
that
with
to
stuff
stop
either.
because that's not good.
Yeah, no.
And it's cheap. It's cheap jump scares, like the zombie jumps out of the woods at the fucking you got a quiet moment and it fucking jump scare. And it's just loud. And it's loud and it scares you. And then that's just cheap. It's not good in my opinion. I think the other stuff that they've been doing is a lot better.
I don't like that either.
I wish they would stop doing that part because
some
it's not
people-
my
Take notes,
favorite.
horror industry. We are all sick of it.
But to me, that's another thing. Kind
But
of like you were
people
saying
like
about.
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like where kind of like
Why?
you said earlier, I personally don't like that. But this was so good that I would say, it doesn't really take off points, but it's kind of like
Kept me awake.
Yeah, exactly.
Kept me on my toes.
But it's more one of those things where it's like you could have done without that.
You could have
100%.
absolutely lost
didn't
it,
even
and
need
it
to-
does not need to
yeah.
be.
As we
it's,
talked
like
about
I said,
Dr.
it's cheap.
Schlong too.
Mhm.
Fucking
There'd be
Dr. Schlong,
nothing
you're
there,
like,
and then
why
there's a
did he-
fucking
why did they
clan
do
of them.
Yeah,
It's
like,
yeah.
oh,
Or it comes
like-
out of the side of the
Especially
the
Samson.
camera.
Yeah, he's
fucking
getting comfortable,
8 feet
but
tall.
that's
Like,
not what I was
you're gonna hear
expecting.
Lou fucking Ferringo
Didn't
coming
need to
at
see
you.
it.
You know.
Hey, Ralph, can you get ass naked for this scene? We just want a full on dong shot.
All right, we should
We need to
talk about a
test you
few
to-
things though, because we should circle back to the crucifixion shit. That was an insane scene. Like his team was ready to fucking turn on him.
Yeah.
One of
yeah.
them mostly.
The other ones were
The
like
other ones
they
were,
were
like,
hesitant, but
hesitant
they were
and
not
confused.
against it fully. They were like,
They're like,
shit.
oh, this is kind of making sense, bro. We should
Okay,
crucify
I
him.
mean, Satan
It
did just
showed
tell
how
us
much
to
his
kill.
little group just kind of sucked.
And the
in
doc
end.
kind of sold it. He sold it really well.
Oh, he did a good job
He did
being
a
Satan and
great setup for
pretending
over
to be-
the time that he had.
He did.
Oh, dude, that was such an
And
awesome
it
scene.
just
the
all
makeup
felt
and
very the
everything.
makeup and everything. Like he
Iron
sold
Maiden.
it, bro. Iron Maiden was
He
fantastic.
made sure to blast that Iron Maiden.
That whole performance that he did, and then the way that he kind of just spoke afterwards to them and kind of sold it. He really did. If he had just kind of had the forethought to know that Jimmy would have tried to stab him, that would have maybe
Know what-
saved him.
know
And
what's
unfortunately, we
another-
should mention that he did die. Unfortunately, the doc.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The doc did not survive this movie.
Killed
He
my
got
favorite
stabbed
kid.
by
Yeah,
Jimmy before Jimmy was crucified, and it really hurt because he was such a great. That's a kill shot, bro. That's a kill shot.
And he also died trying to
Sorry to say
protect
this, Schmucker.
Spike too.
yeah.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
also made it kind of sad.
I like he could have just went with the plan, but no, he
Yeah.
was.
He
the
chose
moment
to
he
save
saw
Spike.
Spike. He was
Yeah.
like, you know what? And he did a convincing speech too. Just as God had to sacrifice his son, I think I should do the same.
Riffing off
Did
the
you-
brain, dude. He
Huh?
came up with that. Yeah, Jimmy was like, "What?"
So I'm saying,
what are
in
you
the
trying
end-
to tell me?
in the
No, I
end,
think
I
that's
felt
all.
like it was just so satisfying, on multiple character levels. Even with Spike, like we said, was being secondary. Like what they do with him too,
And you kinda-
everything, and his sacrifice, not being in vain. I feel like
You see him kind of be hesitant too, where he when he's like, "And we should go Jimmy's like, we should go grow our numbers and
1,000
kill
fingers.
more people and slaughter in your name.
Stunning
And he's like
alive.
kind of hesitant, and he's like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like he's not like fully like he kind of
oh,
like
this
loses
is
it
what
a
you're gonna
little.
do?
What am I?
You left this part out in our discussion earlier,
Right.
Jimmy.
What am I
Which is
encouraging?
also just
Right,
now?
he kind of
Interpretation.
realizes how fucked Jimmy is, and like
Yeah.
he's like, he could have let them go and do that, and it would have grown and become something worse. But I think after seeing Spike, he really ultimately made the decision that he says it too. He said, "This boy suffered enough.
Yeah.
You've suffered enough."
Well, that's the other good thing about it. Like we said, how he also kind of saves Spike in the end, but then he also saves so many other people because I think the impression was that they would have become a lot bigger, like you were saying.
Yeah,
and like ultimately
He had to stop
he
him.
kept them weak and kept
Mhm.
like just showed how fast you can dwindle those.
Yeah.
They were 5 or 6 strong or whatever, but throughout the movie, some of them die, and then really at the
There were
end,
7, I think.
Yeah, I thought there were 7.
yeah, like 7. But then
Yeah.
at the end, how many
7
were there when
strong
they, like,
fingers.
all
I was
got
like, bro, I
killed?
don't know if the.
I don't know what hand
There
you
were
have.
4.
Yeah.
There were 4, including Spike, at the end for the final scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one chick killed the other 2, excluding Spike, so then it just left her
Yeah.
and Spike.
But it's like even right then, like at the end, it's like how little that group already became
yeah.
just by
Mhm.
then, and then they thought they were strong, and like I was
It's
just
mostly
saying,
internal
probably could
bullshit,
have
too.
become a lot
They
stronger.
probably could have.
and
Yep.
done like had they had left or whatever.
It-
but just showed how fast. You guys suck. Like you're also just kind of like ultimately pussies at the end of the day. Like, and we can just take you guys the fuck out.
It does also show the bullshittery of Jimmy too, because I feel like him saying 7 strong fingers. I think he's like, I just need 7 strong people, and then the moment shit hits that he finds out, maybe I need more fingers after
Yeah.
that shit show, and that's why he's like, I think that's why he actually decided to make that speech of 1,000 different fingers now, and just because
also-
he's realizing they kind of suck with if they don't have more
Yeah.
people.
Well, the thing I also just realized is like when you get to that point, also the only people really left are those like other 2, the 2 people that are actually kind of the good people, like that chick Kay or whatever, right? Was that her name, like Kay or something?
Mhm.
I mean, she like
No, her name was Jimmy.
Oh yeah,
Jimmy.
I think or she said her name.
Her
once
her
at the
name
end,
at
but
the end, I forget
Yeah.
it. Kelly.
that's what it
Yeah,
was,
you're right.
Thank you.
Ah.
But her and Spike are actually kind of like 2 of like what seems like the only maybe possibly good kind of ones in that group. And then Jimmy, obviously the main one, Jimmy Crystal or whatever, is just kind of like we said, all bark but no bite, really, or like kind of you see that he's ultimately just kind of bullshits his way through a lot of this, essentially,
Right.
and how like it all kind of comes crashing down on him, where it's just like it shows that you can't keep that lie up forever, especially like when you're trying to like encourage all these people like you're some god or something like
Right.
that too. And that was just so well portrayed in this.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is gonna just end up being like one of the best movies of the year.
I was gonna say this is pretty peak in
It
terms
is.
of just like the series, the franchise as a whole. I think this is pretty peak content for the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Is it kind of ironic that or not ironic? I guess it's more funny that they're this movie focused on 2 different psychosis problems.
Yeah. No,
one
you're
being
right.
Samson, the victim version of it,
Right.
And then there's Jimmy, who's just a
Because
psycho.
and you know
hearing
that is
voices in
something
his head.
you right exactly. He's
No, it's a
he's
good
literally
point.
hearing voices in his head, and he says that to the doc, and the doc kind of realizes in
He's
that
like,
moment
"Oh,
he's
shit,
like,
you're
oh
crazy
shit,
too."
he has like
You
some
got a
he
different
has an
fucking-
actual fucking like
I wonder if that's
This
when
isn't
he really
Irish, you're
started,
just
like the
crazy.
doctor
Yeah.
started thinking about the psychosis factor.
that's right.
So
Yeah, that's a good
Triggered
point.
that a little
Yeah.
bit
Maybe
too
that
for
like
him.
realized for him, he was like, maybe it's a more psychosis thing where maybe it, like that's what triggered his like understanding of the cure being
Probably
like
was because those plots do kind of intertwine
Right,
by
yeah.
the end or whatever.
because
and, like, the way that they intertwine them too, that's what I was kind of saying.
There's a lot
earlier,
of
is very
things that-
satisfying for me
yeah.
of how they intertwine the
they
two
don't like
plots.
just try to
Run
like,
parallel
make
next
it
to each other.
forced or,
It's not
you know-
forced, exactly. Yeah, it seems like some of those things that they had kept teasing actually come to like full circle.
right.
Like with them calling him the devil or Saint Nick in the first one, or people
Right.
like and and just all that sort of stuff. So like I thought like it all came home, it all came full circle. Missed the doctor.
Yeah.
Glad that he got like basically his own movie though. Like,
Yeah,
it's
same.
basically, like,
Oh yeah.
but like honestly, now that I think about it, like it might be my favorite of the series.
And honestly,
Mm.
I could see them doing, and I don't expect them to, but if they did, I would watch it. A spin-off series about earlier years with the doc. You know, him building the whole bone temple structure, maybe
Gathering all stuff. that he
get like
Mm.
just surviving in the wasteland.
time
Honestly,
between him
it
and
doesn't even have to be
Samson.
like, I don't care what the plot is. It's just more him.
Yeah.
I would watch it
Mm.
because he's so good. He's
He
fantastic
is.
at everything he
Yeah,
does.
he had insane range in this.
He had insane
Mm.
range.
Like from very chill to literally like classic like devil.
Cause like, how many bones is
Like,
that? Like, how,
dance.
you know,
Yeah.
That was literally
that's
just a
years
few
of him.
decades.
He
A few
cranked it to
decades
That's
alone.
that's what
bones
he
in
was
that
saying.
part.
That's I think
And
that's
that
what
was
Jimmy
Samson
was.
bringing him all
20.
the fucking
That was a
bones.
20
Right,
on
true.
the scale.
Yeah,
It was already
With the
like I
fucking
said, it's already 11 with the
deer
bones.
The deer
It did
skull.
not need to be too much more.
20.
Oh,
That
but
man was committed to his role.
Samson.
doubling it.
that was so when he
Do
when he
you think he
waves
did
at
theater
him.
when he was young?
Hi.
Because that was a performance.
Yes.
I love
was like,
them. The
"No, if I'm doing
bromance
this,
between
I'm
them
doing
is
this
so
right."
good.
But is there any other spoilers that we wanted to discuss with this? Because we already talked about Cillian.
There wa-
and basically, I
Samson
guess
will
to talk
return in
about
Avengers Doomsday.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, them curing Samson. We should
Yeah.
mention that too.
Oh yeah,
They
and some of the comedy with that also
yeah.
and stuff, like how they kind of did that. So, like the way he basically starts to get like some of his ability to speak back is like actually him starting to remember like being on a train, I guess, when he was.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically
That
when
was fucking
it was originally started with drugs, and
30
I
years
think
of
they
memory.
hint at that, or the guy was making a thing on where when you take or like he was like, when you're taking drugs, you see what things really are, but to a point where the drugs in this situation does technically show what the truth. It basically he stops seeing everyone as like a monster, like you saw in the beginning,
Yeah.
which is why the rage virus basically everyone who's not infected looks like a monster to them.
Okay.
So I think without the drugs, it basically made it so he could actually see, like, not the monsters, and it just sees the doctor or what the people really are. That's what
Oh,
chills him
okay.
down.
That's a valid point because even in like the actual second one, the father that kept like going after his family, he kept seeing like before the mother was infected, he saw the mother as infected. He saw his kids as infected when he would like tackle them and shit. And there were a few other scenes throughout that you just see like those that are already infected.
Where they've almost
viewing the
hinted at
civilians.
maybe something like that.
Yeah, they did
Okay.
actually build that up. Shit.
Huh.
yeah, see?
Yeah.
It's and then mixed it with like stoned ape theory, where now that he's doing where is the theory of
Definitely
doing
stoned.
drugs is what expanded humans' evolution and made them more actually conscious and cognitive. But anyway, that's a
Space rock.
My curiosity, honestly, in all this, my biggest question is, well, at least in Samson's perspective, is will this be a permanent solution, or is this something that he needs to be finding more drugs to be able to level out the virus or
yeah.
whatever?
I remember us talking about that
You
before.
know.
We were talking a little bit.
It becomes a
Is-
Samson spin-off series of him basically doing Dead Rising and like trying
He's
to get
like
like
zombie
drugs.
Rex.
Oh,
Rex.
my
Find all the
Zombie
opium in the
Rex.
fucking country.
He's looking for
Fuck.
antipsychotics. This is his journey.
Yeah.
It's just him basically muttering like very short sentences. Fuck me, or like just like
He's
little short
struggling with
things
the
like that.
turning back into the beast, and he has to find his drugs to make sure he stays cognitive.
M&M's, like he's like fucking.
He still at least keeps the super strength. That motherfucker is a goddamn monster.
Yeah.
He was tearing people
He
up
could be a
even
s-
when he came
He could
back
be
to
a
reality.
superhero now.
All the benefits, none of the.
He
Oh,
got
wait,
the
no.
perks.
It's like Austin said, he's gonna be in Doomsday. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He's
already
gonna be.
been
He's
announced that
already
he-
announced in
Samson
Doomsday.
will return.
Samson will return.
That
If you
needs-
stay, did you stay for the? If you don't stay for the post credits, what are you doing? Also, support your local theater. If I haven't said it already, go watch this movie in theaters.
Yes.
Absolutely, go watch this movie in theaters.
And
if you haven't,
even though it's not in IMAX, we some
Sit closer to the screen. Take some fucking mushrooms.
Well, also some people.
I don't condone
some
that.
theaters have like a premium format still,
In
like
Minecraft.
ours are Regal, which has RPX.
Mm-hmm.
And it is showing in some premium formats, even though it's not showing in IMAX. Weirdly, but if you have a premium format that's showing it,
It's because
definitely
Samson's already
recommend
so
seeing
fucking
it.
huge. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
And then
Big enough.
if you
He was,
want to
like,
see
9 feet
zombie
tall.
dicks, like the biggest possible, you can see it in
Just trying to
the
avoid
biggest
that part.
possible. You know?
Or the doctor's dick.
Or the doctor, because you see Ralph Fiennes too. In
I mean, he's
this,
got a
so-
good one from the thing. He looks like he's packing. Him and Samson were bros. They were just
No, Marty, that's okay. We're being encouraging about like all the dicks in this movie.
Didn't know the
It's
head
great.
doctor had a
It's
hammer.
We're
fucking
not
Jimmy.
talking badly.
No,
we're
no,
just
no,
saying,
no,
like,
no,
you
no,
know,
no.
they did a good job with the dicks.
Yeah, the dicks.
I
Dicks are done
think that
well.
was
Were
just
they real or
genetics
fake?
That did the dick jobs.
What about dick jobs?
Speak to your local
Okay,
plastic
this got
surgeon
wild.
today.
Bruh.
This went to a weird topic.
It's like whenever cocks get brought up.
Wow.
I don't know.
I
What
feel
is
like
your
you're the
guys'
one, bro.
obsession with roosters, bro?
I know. I don't
Cockle
know.
do-
Whenever
Go,
the-
Dude,
find a
dude.
farm, bro.
We should just talk about chickens.
burned
and
down.
cocks and
That
stuff
burned
like
down.
that
He's
from
right.
now
The
on.
farm burned
That would
down.
make more sense.
The barn burned
It
down.
was a barn burner, bro.
The barn burner.
Barn burner.
What?
Did you call him a barn burner?
I said it.
No.
I said it as in the film was a barn burner, which is a fucking
Oh, dude,
figure of speech because the barn burned.
Remember there was that scene.
The
in
burn farm, yeah.
The farm birds.
Remember there was that scene in the film where they were like burning down that barn or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking
That's
about.
what
Thank
you're
you.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bunch of sinners.
Dude, that was probably a reference, right?
Dude, full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Full fucking
Full
trapezoid.
circle.
I love the part where Samson busted out and started
Are we
singing
just
Rocky Road to
rambling the
Dublin.
first thing that comes out of our mouth, or do we have an actual thought process to what we're saying?
I think it's
Find out never, because you'll never know.
It's our business to know.
It's one conglomerate of a thought process, you know. Like we all put a little bit in. and
Do
it's
you have
just
like
one,
business weeks
Mm.
and stuff like?
Is
you
it
know?
contagious?
Probably.
Is it contagious?
Oh, it's too late. You're already part of this
Fuck.
thought bubble.
Shit.
You're fucked.
Shit.
Scoocha booch.
Gucci's.
Scoochies boochies.
Don't sue me.
Anyway, Samson.
Yeah. What else do we got? What else do we got?
I don't think there's really any more spoilers, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we
We
can
kind of
talk
covered
about.
the major things, the zombie cure potentially.
Yep.
For anyone wondering about that, what happened with that baby, they don't talk about.
Yeah, they don't talk about
either.
that either.
So yeah, it's kind of
Well-
it's an interesting sequel in that a lot of things from the first film don't get addressed.
Right.
I just realized it would have
A
been
lot of things do.
Some stuff does.
it
Yeah.
would have been a horrifying scene if remember the baby or the baby that we were just talking about
Mhm.
in the first one, and the fact that they see you
You know,
as a monster. Does that mean since the baby's not it was infected, they would all see that poor baby as a monster when it came if it actually like went through? And they all saw that?
Oh.
Because the moment Samson snapped out of it, they attacked him, and he had to go fucking full John Wick on those people.
Do you
Or
think
he's
it's
also-
gonna be about like Samson trying to find that kid, basically?
I think
That would be actually interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like or yeah, I
you're
guess
God,
something
sending
like
infectious.
you're sending it over.
it is
um,
infectious.
No, I was gonna say like they while they don't specifically tell you what happens with the kid, they do circle back on the mother's dead body, like her
When he like tossed it
when
out.
he tosses it out, yeah, of like
Oh, the doctor.
of the doctor, yeah,
Yeah.
and he like I think he probably like I imagine that's one of the things that he adds to the memoriam.
Yo.
Memento mori.
Yeah,
But
and now I
yeah.
have a feeling you don't speak Latin.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you do.
Oh, I guess you do.
I guess it is gonna be one of those interesting things though, where like, do you think this is such a good film? Like we're saying, it almost improves the first.
Yes.
Do you think they could completely drop the ball with the third one?
Yes.
And make like not like this one almost.
Anything
as
is
much?
possible.
Anything
these
is
days, man.
possible.
That's the It's like,
Yeah.
like
You're,
Russian
you're in
roulette
a really
with
good
movies.
place, but you could absolutely destroy. You could always destroy something
Yeah.
with the wrong. If it's given to the wrong person, but it sounds like it's in good hands, and I
Where it's
trust
the
them.
same people.
Yeah, you jinxed it.
Well, no,
doing it.
because I knocked on wood. Duh.
there you
That's
go.
how the world
There-
works.
That's how it works. You knock on wood, it's good.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like we've covered pretty much all those
Yeah.
spoilers and.
And well, I think we can all say that we thoroughly enjoyed this movie.
Oh, it was
Can-
fucking dog shit.
I know
Rage
I was
baiting.
positive about it the
Rage
whole
baiting.
time, but it was dog shit.
That's all I'm here
Bro,
for.
I want that tiara,
Yeah,
bro.
We'll
Get
leave your
it.
fingers.
Yeah.
get it. You probably have to specially order it. From
Yeah,
like
specially
a website,
order it.
But I'm sure someone's
It's probably
made
like
it.
10 grand or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck.
Worth
A
it.
little
Fucking
fake, like the
Family
little
Dollar in
plastic
October.
tiara. It's like a fucking $80.
Worth it. But
I'll go steal one from a kid at the
As always,
playground.
find us on our socials at
thank you, Marty. Find us
Don't
at
worry, Austin.
YouTube at
They can see your video.
retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV
Yeah, I know I'm short.
Studios.
Don't have to
Facebook at
duck.
retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV. Instagram at 2 Pos in a Pod and Borges and L. And Grill TV Official. X, or formerly Twitter, at retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV. TikTok at retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV. And also you can listen to 2 Pos on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, CastBox, Good Pods, iHeartRadio, Overcast, and Pocket Cast.
thank you, Vanna.
You have ears, use
Congrats.
them. And listen and
use 'em.
subscribe and hit like
Yes,
or
that
dislike,
too.
be honest.
That too.
Always.
Hate
Always
us.
be honest.
Please.
I'm going to go ahead and dislike
Please
all
help
of your
us. The
videos
algorithm
later on.
hates us.
Damn. I knew it was you.
Just
Go
know
back and forth.
anything that
Sorry,
is
that one.
negative that you're gonna say in the comments, we definitely did on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. Everything we say is always meant to be said. We've planned this ahead.
Yes,
We've planned this like years ahead of
exactly.
time.
We're like
Actually, we're years.
28 years
Planned
ahead.
We're 8 years ahead of our.
28 years ahead.
ourselves.
28 years.
28
And I'm only
years.
15.
Exactly.
What?
You're only 15 years old.
For legal purposes, no.
Well,
Okay.
all right. On that
Who knew?
note, fuck us.
Damn, I was sharing that beer with you. I gave you a beer.
All of a sudden, cops just busted.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck us.
That's why JPEG had to buy
Canceled.
my 4-packs earlier.
Get canceled,
Just like the third movie's probably gonna get canceled.
dude. You broke his
That's
phone.
a sign that it's gonna get canceled, especially now.
dude.
Fuck.
How did that even happen?
How in the hot fucking scotch?
But as always, Pose.
It jumped.
Thank you for joining me, Leon, Marty, Austin, and Silas. We love you guys. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Peace, bros.